Hello everyone, I'm back with another collection video. I decided to go and continue on with my Paramount collection, this time on DVD. I would say Paramount definitely made a big splash when it comes to the DVD market. Of course, well known for its widescreen or full screen collection releases. With a banner on the top, it definitely catches your eye, and I can see why Paramount is one of like the biggest in home entertainment. I mean, it makes sense considering. They were one of the first to jump into the DVD market. I mean, Warner Brothers was the first, but since I'd say 1999, they've been pretty much kicking it with DVD releases. But let's not waste any more time and let's begin. Now, of course, since Paramount is a part of Viacom, well, Paramount Global now, Nickelodeon is a part of that group too. So we might as well start with the Nickelodeon stuff. That's pretty much Paramount's bread and butter when it comes to money. So we're gonna go with the movies first, and then the TV stuff. So let's begin with the movies, and we're gonna try to go in order of when each movie came out. So bear with me. The first one we have is Good Burger. This DVD initially came out in 2003. The movie initially released back in 1997. This is a reprint from 2017, I presume for its 20th anniversary. As it is, you're gonna see this very often. I gotta excuse my lighting here; it's terrible. But starting in 2006, then officially around 2007, Paramount decided to go and release their discs in gray. I mean, Nickelodeon kind of stuck with it with full color discs until at least 2010, but since then they've been they stopped. This one here is a collection release. Rugrats, the trilogy movie collection. This initially came out back in 2011. I was very excited when I first found out this was happening. This was one of the first big releases I was excited for. I was a big fan of the Rugrats back then, when it would air on the 90s or all of that block on Teen Nick. Mine here contains the gray disc re-releases, though the contents on all of them are their original DVDs, so you're not missing out. The only flaw I have with it is that, again, since we have the original Rugrats movie DVD in here, the widescreen version is letterboxed, so it's not anamorphic, so it's going to be a problem. Fortunately, with the Blu-ray edition of the trilogy collection, and of course on streaming, you're pretty much covered. Jamie Neutron Boy Genius. This initially came out in July of 2002, celebrating Paramount's 90th anniversary. This DVD has been out for Lord knows how long. This one is its original release with the orange case. You'll find much later releases with the Nickelodeon header on the top. Though I believe all the discs are original. They printed a lot of these discs. Hell, when I had the Nickelodeon 6 movie collection, that was the original disc art. Here's the Wild Thornberrys movie. This came out in around 2003. Though this is one of the last Paramount releases to celebrate Paramount's 90th anniversary. Well, for its theatrical run. The logo is still here, since, of course, it's straight from the theatrical print. I believe this is also on Blu-ray as well. I'm not sure. It's a great looking release, too. And, of course, we have the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. I already showed this many times. I have both the widescreen and the full screen edition. And of course it came in SpongeBob yellow cases, which is great. And of course we have the full screen edition. This definitely fits a lot better when it comes to the header. Of course the header on the widescreen version is this nice pink-ish hue. I love the hue. Though this one definitely fits a lot more. Here's Nacho Libre. This is the 2017 reprint. It's a classic movie. Directed by the same guy who made Napoleon Dynamite. This was a definite favorite back in my youth. As for the disc, it's its original release. And the last of the Paramount, Nickelodeon films I own, Barnyard, the original Party Animals, the full screen edition. I will get the widescreen edition soon, or I'll get it on Blu-ray, hopefully. This is one I had for quite a while. I did an unboxing of this many years ago. And now we'll get into the TV shows I have, and then we'll continue on with the other movies. Let's start with this one here. The Ren and Stimpy Show Uncut, the first and second seasons. I did a video on this one when I did an unboxing. This is still a wonderful set. Of course, it's definitely a bit controversial on its creator, but you cannot deny he knows how to make good cartoons. It is a great set overall. All 2 seasons in a 3-disc set, plus a great amount of bonus features included. Great packaging. Also came with this insert here. Might as well show it off again. Spike Video Game Awards. Rest in peace, Spike. Now available on DVD. Cranky Anchors. I would love to watch it because I want to see how crazy they go with the offensive table. And of course, the South Park releases. I'm thinking of getting those as well. I'm probably going to get those bigger sets where it contains like the first 10 seasons. I don't know. Here's disc 2. And disc 3. But yeah, I do recommend you just get the almost complete series, as you pretty much have the entirety of the series in one set. Although personally, I just want to get the first 2 seasons, as I'm not really interested in the rest. But if I ever find out a good price, yeah, I'll probably grab it. And of course, we have the SpongeBob season sets, so we'll just go through those quickly. We have season 1. This is all these reprints are from 2012, if you may remember. Of course, you remember I owned the original DVD box set, and of course, I still kept the insert, so I can give you a good comparison between the 2 covers. I love the original stock art they would use. They're still great, but I definitely like the new covers a bit more. They definitely tried to make them as close to it as possible in terms of design, especially with the terms of the green background. Though, by the way, if you buy these, you still have the original discs. All the stuff here is straight from 2003, although there is a trailer on here that does contain, like, advertisement for, a collection of SpongeBob movies on DVD. I mean, it's still relevant considering SpongeBob DVDs are still selling pretty decently. I mean, I believe they just put out season 1, part 2 of the Patrick Star Show. I don't know. Here's season 2. I find it pretty strange where, even though they would put the episode names on the back, they also have it in the inside. They should have just kept it like this. I mean, keep the bonus features on the front here, but I don't know. Season 3. And so for season 4. This one initially came out as a 2-volume release, season 4 volume 1 and season 4 volume 2, though with the 2012 re-release, Paramount decided to put them both into the same package. So the first 2 discs are season 4 volume 1, and discs 3 and 4 is season 4 volume 2. So that's another reason why you should get this. Well, seasons 4, 5, and 6. Alright, now we're getting on to the other stuff I have, the other Paramount releases. We'll just start off with this one since it's the one I saw. Bumblebee. This one I just got from a personal friend of mine. Yeah, it's a decent movie, I will admit. Travis Knight definitely knows how to make good Transformers movies. I'm very, very excited to watch Rise of the Beast soon. I believe it's still in theaters. As it is a DVD, there is pretty much nothing but the movie. Here we got Staying Alive, the sequel to Saturday Night Fever, starring John Travolta. I like the use of the bronze in terms of the header and the title. It definitely fits. I mean, the movie's terrible. I mean, it's terrible, but I just found it and I'm like, yeah, what the hell? I might as well have it. I'll get Saturday Night Fever when I get the chance. Pretty basic release. Paramount definitely has the definition of basic as hell releases, but hey, anamorphic, you can't go wrong with that. Here's Black Sheep, starring Chris Farley and David Spade. This is the 90th anniversary print. Sadly, I do not own it with the insert. Here's a classic, Grease, the Rock and Rydell edition. This release is from 2006, I believe. There is the 20th anniversary edition. Let's see, was it? No, the 25th. It was some sort of anniversary edition that came out in the early 2000s. So this is still a great release, nonetheless. Has great bonus features. In fact, yeah, the 25th anniversary DVD. My mistake. But yeah, Grease is an absolute classic. Lord knows it. Here's Star Trek Nemesis. Sadly, this suffers from water damage. Thankfully, none of the artwork got messed up. This is part of the full screen edition, released back in 2003. Oh wait, it had the snaps. I didn't notice. It's a really nice little package. I like the packaging. It looks really good. Here's a personal favorite release from Paramount. Top Gun, the Special Collector's Edition. This came out back in 2004. Of course, based off directed by Ridley Scott. Tony Scott, actually. My mistake. It's a classic. I especially love the sequel, Top Gun Maverick. I believe it was one of the highest grossing movies of last year. I especially love the disc art. The Top Gun logo is literally just a disc, which is great. It must have been hell when it was being pressed. Considering the small types of detail there. But yeah, this is a great set. Here we got Wayne's World. This is the DVD from 2001. Got this for a whole $5. Can't you believe it? It's a nice release. I love the orange accents. I mean, considering it is straight from the actual poster, it makes sense. It's a classic movie. It's definitely one of my absolute favorites from Paramount. It just truly defines the 1990s. Forrest Gump, the Special Collector's Edition. This DVD came out in 2001. You can still get this DVD too, albeit in smaller packaging. This here is its initial release with its thicker case. It's a good release too. Of course, you should probably get the Blu-ray, as it does contain, I believe, almost all, if not a lot, if not all, the bonus features from this release. But yeah, Forrest Gump. It's probably one of my favorite movies of all time. Robert Zemeckis really did a great job with it. Plus, if you get the Blu-ray edition, you get the Japanese dub, which is just the amount of dubs they included in the first Blu-ray disc is crazy. Here's the only box set I own, besides the Ren and Stimpy one. Indiana Jones, The Adventure Collection. This is the box set from 2008. This, I believe, was released to coincide with The Curse of the Crystal Skull, I believe, from 2008. There is a earlier version that came out in 2003. I'm hoping to find out one if I can. But yeah, it contains the first three movies. Raiders of the Lost Ark. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. And Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. And of course, the most recent Indiana Jones is coming to theaters soon. First time Disney and Paramount distributed a movie together since, oop, falling disc, since Dragon Slayer. Well, then the live action Popeye movie, but that was back in 1980. What is this? Pretty loose disc. You gotta fix that case later. But yeah, hopefully I'll get myself the version from 2003 where that one contains a bonus disc where it's filled with bonus features. But yeah, this is a pretty neat little box set. And the last five we're going to show are from the early days of Paramount's DVD releases from the late 90s. I'm just going to move my camera a bit here if you don't mind. Here's Tommy Boy. What's interesting about this one, there's no DVD video logo on the spine, which is strange. I always thought, let's see, this Tommy Boy and Black Sheep were connected, but no, they're from different people. They just star the same actors, the late Chris Farley and David Spade. Now, if your Paramount DVD contains something like this, where it just has two accent colors on a blank disc on the front, that's an early release. Plus, you can tell from the copyright, 1999 Paramount Pictures, definite early release. These are basic style releases, though. Again, the benefit here is that they're in anamorphic widescreen, I believe. I believe this one is too. Yep, there it is. Here's South Park, bigger, longer, and uncut. This I believe is well, I know it's on Blu-ray. It only got released its initial run, and also came with a dual pack with Team America, which Trey Parker and Matt Stone also directed. I love the disc art on this one, especially. Now, I'm going to say this right now. I'm not really into South Park. I mean, the movie is great, and I definitely love watching the show, though I'm not really, like, head over heels over it. Now I get easily offended, too, so... two stones. Well, two birds, one stone. Here's Beavis and Butthead to America. This was one movie I was very excited to have as, the day before I got this, I watched it on Paramount Plus, and, it was too good. But yeah, the Beavis and Butthead Do America, just Beavis and Butthead as a whole. I mean, it's stupid. It's freaking stupid, though. That's what makes it so good. But yeah, this is a pretty basic release. There is a special edition that came out in 2006, I believe. I'll probably get that soon. Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke. I believe it's the third Cheech and Chong movie from Paramount. It does contain an audio commentary with Cheech Marin and Lou Adler, which is nice. This DVD came out in the year 2000. It's a neat little release regardless. I mean, this is definitely great for the times you want to smoke a joint or something, but I pretty much know Cheech Marin just because of Disney. And finally, Titanic. I am hopefully going to be getting the 2-disc set, and who the hell is messaging me? Okay, disaster averted. Yeah, this is its original DVD release. Again, there is a 2-disc set, I believe, and of course there is the Blu-ray, but I'm not gonna lie, this is a nice release. I definitely love the use of artwork. It was the former highest grossing movie of all time until Avatar took it. What's interesting is the insert. It folds out, where it's basically the chapter selection. I mean, yeah, Titanic is a definite classic. Lord knows it. Actually, winner of 11 Academy Awards, including Best Picture. It's crazy how you can go from Terminator 2 Judgment Day to Titanic and then later Avatar. It's pretty nuts. But yeah, that's Titanic. And yeah, that concludes my entire collection. It's definitely a lot smaller when compared to, say, the VHS collection I showed, but for what I have here, it's pretty decent. But that pretty much covers it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you'll like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And of course, check out my social media as well. Until then, I'll hope to see you in the next video. Until then, enjoy the summer.